Good morning, Spartans, and welcome to our virtual Convocation ceremony. Convocation is a long-standing tradition at Lima Senior High School, and although we are forced to handle this year's event a little differently, it's still a very important and a special occasion. Graduates, please don't let the circumstances surrounding today and this weekend's graduation to diminish everything that you have accomplished. Many of you will hear your names called multiple times today. You should be proud each and every time. I know that I will be. You may not be able to walk onto a stage to receive these scholarships today, but that doesn't mean that all of us here and watching don't understand the work that you have put in to get here. We know that you committed to this day many years ago when you started spending that extra time studying at home or finishing that extra credit assignment. You were thinking of this day when you got to practice early, you picked up an instrument and added yet another extracurricular activity to your busy schedule, or asked for help when you were struggling. It wasn't always easy, but you did it. And now many of you are headed to college and universities around the country. And you are going to make all of us very proud. Let me take a moment to thank all of those individuals, classes, organizations, and others who so graciously provided scholarship dollars to our graduates. We wish that you could be here with us today. I cannot thank you enough for your commitment to our students, and because of you, our graduates' dreams of higher education will come true. They will go on to do amazing things in their lives, and you will have played an important role, so we thank you. Graduates, I hope that you understand that these people have invested in you. They believe in you as we all do. And remember that as you move on to the next phase of your lives, these people have stood by you and have supported you. The coming days will not be what you imagined even a few short months ago. But I hope that you will embrace this time, still have fun, still celebrate, still wear your cap and gown proudly, and still look upon this time fondly and with pride. You have earned it, and we will see you very soon. Thank you.
Congratulations to the Lima Senior High School class of 2020. I am starting off with some instructions so you will know how to process your award. For those students who are announced today as a recipient of a monetary award, your award will be available for you to pick up with your diploma. It will be placed securely inside of your diploma envelope. The scholarships are provided from a variety of organizations and/or groups, so please be sure to follow the instructions listed in the award letter. Most of the awards require you to submit your college acceptance letter, personal identification such as your driver's license or other form of ID, and the award letter itself. The award letter will include information regarding where to send your acknowledgement. This is where you should send your thank you note. Let's proceed with the 2020 Honors Convocation. The Independence Scholarship. The Independence Parent-Teacher Study proudly remembers each of our elementary students as they reach the milestone of high school graduation. The PTS previously honored one graduating senior who attended Irving Elementary School and one who attended Emerson Elementary School with the Independence Scholarship. Students who began their schooling at Independence are now graduating. Please know that the parents and staff at your elementary school wish you the best as you begin your college career. I am pleased to present this year's Independence Scholarship to Soren Kress. The Blackburn Music Award. Mr. Blackburn was a very active member of the Lima Lions Club for many years. He loved music and he loved supporting students who were involved in local choirs. The Lions Club created this scholarship to honor Mr. Blackburn. The Blackburn Scholarship goes to a student who loves music and plans to continue their love of music by majoring or minoring in music at the college level or by participating in a collegiate choir. I am pleased to present this year's Blackburn Music Award to Alyssa Jackson. The Stand Energy Scholarship. The Stand Energy Scholarship is presented to a student who is interested in a mathematics or science-related college major and has maintained at least a 2.5 GPA on a 4.0 scale. I am pleased to award the Stand Energy Scholarship to Tatiana Gostin.
On behalf of the entire coaching staff of Lima Senior, congratulations to all members of the class of 2020. Thank you for the wonderful memories through your athletic accomplishments in the contests you participated over the last 4 years. We will remember the special moments from the fields, courts, tracks, and diamonds that blessed your presence. As a part of our ongoing program, which encourages achievement in the classroom as well as the playing surface, the OHSA offers several awards. They are as follows: the OHSA Scholar Athlete Award, the National Federation of State High Schools Award of Excellence, the Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award, and the Courageous Student Award. The OHSA Scholar Athlete Award exemplifies the commitment that the OHSA has dedicated to academic excellence while participating in interscholastic athletics. The guidelines as approved by the OHSA Board of Control are as follows: award to senior male and female of each member high school. The winner will have the highest scholastic average at the end of the first semester of grade 12, and the recipient must receive a minimum of 4 varsity letters in all sports combined. This year's OHSAA Scholar Athlete recipients are Caden Fry and Tatiana Gostin. The NFHS National Award of Excellence is awarded to 1 female student athlete and 1 male student athlete who have exhibited qualities that embody good citizenship, good moral character, and good sporting behavior. The recipient of this year's NFHS National Award of Excellence are Caleb Dugan and Kalia Mosley. Each OHSAA member high school can present the Archie Griffin Award to 1 male and 1 female student who demonstrate exemplary sportsmanship. This award is named for Archie Griffin, an Ohio native who is the only 2-time Heisman Trophy winner for football. As a professional athlete, Mr. Griffin always displayed good sportsmanship. He is the former CEO of the Ohio State University Alumni Association and has been active in promoting sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity for many years. I am pleased to present this year's Archie Griffin Award to Kamian Durr and Sophie Jolliffe. The Ohio High School Athletic Association Courageous Award is intended to bring recognition to a special student who has been involved in or supportive of the interscholastic athletic program and who has overcome great adversity and has gone far beyond normal in helping someone or has displayed courage against overwhelming odds. I am pleased to award this year's Courageous Award to Hunter Smith. The Lima Senior Athletic Booster Club awards scholarships to graduating senior scholar athletes. These are dedicated young men and women who have successfully proven themselves season after season on the field of play and also in the classroom. Each head coach may submit 1 candidate from his or her own squad. The following areas are reviewed in the selection process: leadership, academic achievement, coachability, athletic ability, overall contribution to the sport for his and her team. Winners of this award are India Benton, Adrian Bowser, Sophie Jolliffe, Jenna Wentling, Lexi Williams, and Lauren Zell. Greg Welch, former Lima Senior High swimming coach, and Billy Cheney, supporter of Lima Senior High swim programs, were instrumental in bringing swimming back to Lima Senior as a varsity sport. Several years ago, Lima Senior swimming coach John Carver started a program to award one scholarship to a graduating boy and one scholarship to a graduating girl on the swim team. As the years progressed, Mr. Carver asked his colleagues and friends of the swimming program to make pledges and donations so that all senior swimmers could receive a swimming scholarship. I am pleased to present this year's Cheney Welch Carver swimming scholarships to Jaden Donald, Quentin Factor, Sophie Jolliffe, Xylon Payne Greeno, and Hunter Smith. On behalf of the Leonard Crosley family, I am honored to award the Leonard Crosley Scholarship to a deserving senior athlete from the class of 2020. Coach Cros, aka Big Guy, started and finished his career at the Lima City Schools as a teacher, coach, principal, but most importantly, as a mentor to so many students and athletes that walk the halls of the Lima City Schools. His devotion to Lima's kids, either in the classroom or on the field of play, made a difference, and the lessons he taught are impacting second and third generations of student athletes, teachers, and coaches. On November 16, 2018, Coach Crosley passed. In honor of his legacy, the Leonard Crosley family founded the Leonard Crosley Scholarship. On behalf of the Crosley family, I would like to award the scholarship to Jawan Goonie Anderson. Jawan was a varsity letter winner in both football and baseball, two sports that Coach Cros enjoyed. The Ronald Dotson Track and Cross Country Memorial Scholarship is awarded in memory of longtime track and cross country coach Ron Dotson. It is presented each year to a senior who earned a varsity letter in either of these two sports. The recipient should demonstrate team leadership, enthusiasm, self-motivation, and determination while making a contribution to the sport of his and her team. I am pleased to present this year's Ron Dotson Track and Cross Country Memorial Scholarship to Xylon Payne Greeno.
Monica Berger Teacher Education Scholarship. Monica Berger was only 28 years old when she died, but touched the lives of many people throughout her life. She was a 2000 graduate of Lima Senior High School and a teacher in the Shawnee school system. She earned a Walmart Teacher of the Year award in 2007. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who plans on pursuing a degree in education and has been accepted at an accredited college or university. Applicants had to complete an application, essay, and provide a statement of financial need, letters of recommendation, and a transcript. I am pleased to present the Monica Berger Teacher Education Scholarship to Jeremiah Dew. The Blues Committee Music Scholarship. The Blues Committee Music Scholarship is awarded to a senior in good standing who has participated in some form of music at Lima Senior High School. The recipient must major in music in college. This scholarship is funded by music events that are held in the community. I am pleased to present this year's Blues Committee Scholarship to both Michael Breston and Jeremiah Dew. The Joe Bowers Scholarship is given in memory of Mr. Joe Bowers, who taught in the Lima City school system for over 40 years and was a football, basketball, and baseball coach during his career. An Italian immigrant, Mr. Bowers had no money to go to college upon high school graduation, which necessitated his working a year. After graduating from Defiance College, Mr. Bowers went on to earn a master's degree at Columbia College in New York City. A high grade point average was always important to Joe, more than a batting average. This scholarship is awarded to an athlete who holds a GPA of 2.5 or above and who will pursue a college education. They must also demonstrate hard work, determination, and a desire to exceed. The recipient must have demonstrated throughout his career or her career that she has or he has the abilities both on and off the field. This year's recipient of the Joe Bowers Memorial Scholarship is Caleb Dugan. The Courtney Coleman Memorial Scholarship. Courtney was a junior in the Lima Senior High School of Multiple Intelligence, where she was on the honor roll, played the violin, sang in the choir, and lettered in soccer. Family and friends were a big part of Courtney's life. She was known for her love of animals and was an organ donor due to her caring nature and concern for others. She was also willing to listen to others' problems and to lend a hand wherever she could. Courtney was a loving person and a good friend who loved to make everyone laugh and was never afraid to laugh at herself. I am pleased to award this year's Courtney Coleman Memorial Scholarship to Jaden Donald. The Edward Fox Memorial Scholarship. The beginning of the senior year for the class of 1987 was marred by the tragic death of one of their classmates, Edward Allen Fox. Ed was a vital and enthusiastic contributor to his class. He particularly enjoyed music and drama. He will be remembered for his participation in choir, plays, and as the voice of the Lima Senior High School marching pride during halftime football shows. The candidate for this scholarship shall be a college-bound senior with at least a 3.0 GPA on a 4.0 scale. He or she shall be active in drama and music activities, exhibit leadership skills, and be involved in service to the school. We honor Ed Fox's memory today by awarding this scholarship to Alyssa Jackson. The Lima City Schools Hall of Fame Scholarship. The Lima City Schools Hall of Fame Scholarship was created in the fall of 2017 as the same newest members of the Hall of Fame were inducted. New members join the Hall of Fame in Lima City Schools every 3 years. Many members of the Hall of Fame have graciously donated to support this scholarship. They have done so because they are proud graduates and because they believe in all of you that would have graduated and been sitting here today at commencement, at Convocation. This award was created to honor and assist a Lima Senior High School student who has excelled academically and made the best of their high school years by getting involved in school and community. I am proud to present this year's Lima City Schools Hall of Fame Scholarship to Jaden Donald. The Echo Kirshner Memorial Scholarship. The Echo I. Kirshner Scholarship was established in memory of Echo Kirshner, a 1933 graduate of Lima South High School. The recipient shall be any student who desires to further his or her education at a college, university, or technical school. Consideration is given to applicants who show the greatest potential for success. Recipients must have maintained at least a 2.0 GPA on a 4.0 scale. We honor the memory of Mr. Echo Kirshner today by awarding this scholarship to Freedom Bell. The Wright Family Arts Scholarship. The purpose of the Wright Family Arts Scholarship is to assist deserving students who have an interest in furthering their education. The Wright family established this scholarship in memory of Carl E. Wright. Carl Wright was the first of 3 generations to attend the Lima City school system. He was an excellent athlete at South High School and went on to become a successful businessman in the Lima community. I am pleased to award this year's Wright Family Fine Arts Scholarship to Jeremiah Dew.
The class of 1962 scholarship. The class of 1962 started a scholarship fund in 2012. Applicants had to complete an application and write an essay explaining why the class of 1962 will be glad that it chose them as a recipient. The scholarship is conditioned upon your achieving a 2.0 GPA or higher for the first term of college and that you are registered for the second term. I'm pleased to present the class of 1962 scholarships to Lydia Henry, Daisha Jackson, Sierra Musto, and Ara Rexford. Class of 1964 scholarship. A memorial scholarship was created in 1989 at the 25th reunion of the class of 1964. This scholarship is awarded each year to a college-bound student with a GPA of 3.0 or better who exhibits leadership skills, good character, and is active in service to the school. This year's recipient of the class of 1964 scholarship is Kalia Mosley. Classes of 1990 and 1991 Democracy Scholarship. The classes of 1990 and 1991 Democracy Scholarship serves to remember Project Democracy, a school curriculum designed to deepen students' understanding about freedom and self-government. It was inspired by students from the Lima Senior High School classes of 1990 and 1991, who were deeply moved by the courage of students involved in the Tiananmen Square demonstrations in Beijing, China in 1989. As a more permanent tribute, students from across Lima Senior partnered with local artist David Lipo to plan and construct portions of the Project Democracy sculpture, which remains on the campus of Lima Senior today. The LSH class of 1990 and 1991 Democracy Scholarship is intended to honor college-bound Spartans who recognize the value of self-government, public service, or freedom of expression through the visual arts. I am pleased to present this year's classes of 1990 and 1991 Democracy Scholarship to Aubrey Flowers. Virginia Chester Quick Memorial Scholarship. The Virginia Chester Quick Memorial Scholarship is offered in the memory of Virginia Chester Quick, a former teacher at Lima Central High School and Lima Senior High School. This scholarship was established by her family to benefit a student each year who desires to become a public school teacher. The recipient of this scholarship was selected because of the motivation and ability to be a good teacher, a GPA of at least a 3.0 on a 4.0 scale, and demonstrates financial need. I'm pleased to award this scholarship to Claire Miracle. Jonathan Cox Scholarship. Jonathan Cox was highly respected by all students, parents, and members of the educational community. He worked at North Middle School from 1970 until 1991, where he held positions such as homeschool coordinator, counselor, and assistant principal. In 1991, he became principal at West Middle School, where he worked until his untimely death in December 1996. I'm pleased to present this year's Jonathan Cox Scholarship to Lillian Roddy. Mabel Virginia Dillman Scholarship. Mabel Virginia Dillman grew up on a farm in rural Arkansas, one of 5 children. She helped on the farm and loved to read. She graduated from high school, but her family did not have money for her to go to college. As a senior, she earned money by picking strawberries and left her hometown after graduation. She ultimately made her way to Lima, where she married and proudly raised 6 children. She read the newspaper daily and loved reading historical novels at night before she went to bed. In her 60s, she received a computer and learned how to use it to type and print the newsletter for her church. She passed in 2013 at the age of 87. Knowing how important learning was to Mabel, this Memorial Scholarship Fund was established in her name to assist a Lima Senior High student in pursuing a college degree and hopefully a lifelong love of learning. The Mabel Virginia Dillman Scholarship is awarded to graduating Lima Senior High School student who has applied to and been accepted at an U.S. college or university and demonstrated financial need. Preference is given to first-generation college applicants whose parents and grandparents did not go to college. I'm pleased to award this year's Dillman Scholarship to Yasmin Martinez. The Food and Nutrition Scholarship. Carrie Woodruff, Food Service Director for Lima City Schools, was the recipient of the 2017 Outstanding Food and Nutrition Director of the Year Award from the Ohio Association of School Business Officials. Because Mrs. Woodruff won this award, the organization provided our school with a one-time scholarship to be awarded to a student who plans to pursue an education in the field of culinary arts. On behalf of the Lima City Schools and Mrs. Woodruff, I am pleased to present this scholarship to Yasmin Martinez. The Arena M. Hamilton Nursing Scholarship. Arnina Hamilton Nursing Scholarship. Mrs. Hamilton was a special education teacher in the Lima City school system and was proud of the fact that all 4 of her daughters were graduates of Lima Senior High School. In March of 2002, Mrs. Hamilton was diagnosed with stage 4 multiple myeloma, which is a cancer of the blood. With many challenges for fighting her cancer, nurses became a vital and very important part of her care and survival. This scholarship is to honor the many nurses who assisted Mrs. Hamilton on her journey of living with cancer. Mrs. Hamilton passed away on April 17, 2007. This year's recipient will pursue her education in nursing. She's a student who's demonstrated enthusiasm, motivation to succeed, and academic achievement, which will widen the doors of her knowledge in nursing care. On behalf of the Hamilton family, I'm pleased to announce this year's recipient of the Arnina M. Hamilton Nursing Scholarship to Kathy Hooks.
The Class of 1956. In honor of the 35th reunion in 1991, the Class of 1956 created a memorial scholarship. The Class of 1956 had the great and true privilege to be the first class to graduate from Lima Senior High School. This scholarship was designed for the college-bound student who will be attending a 4-year, 2-year, or technical college. This person shall have a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or better on a 4.0 scale and shall be of good character and exhibit leadership skills and be active in service to the school. It is with great pleasure that I present the Class of 1956 Memorial Scholarship to Caleb Dugan and Dylan Schiffler. Class of 1970. When the Class of 1970 meets for reunions, members provide funds to assist a selected senior who will pursue a college education. This unique scholarship asks applicants to explain in writing why the Class of 1970 will be glad that it chose the recipient. The scholarship is then awarded after the recipient's first semester of school only if he or she has maintained a 2.0 while enrolled. We thank the Class of 1970 for their generosity in awarding this scholarship to Soren Kress, Aubrey Flowers, and Tayshawn Smith. Linda E. Corey Scholarship. Linda Corey was a 1974 graduate of Lima Senior High School. She was tragically killed in an automobile accident in 1981. Shortly after the accident, the Linda E. Corey Scholarship was established in her memory. The recipient must be a graduating senior female with at least a 3.2 GPA. In previous years, the award was made to a young lady who plan to pursue a career in a law-related field. Beginning in 2001, the award may be presented to a female student pursuing any college degree. I am honored to represent the Corey family and to present this year's Linda E. Corey Scholarship to Sophie Jolliffe. Donald Eugene Freeman Scholarship. When Donald Eugene Freeman was 17 years old, he begged his father to let him quit school and join the Army. His father signed, and off to the service he went. He became Private First Class Donald Eugene Freeman. After completing his GED, he was ready for advanced training, became a medic, and eventually was elevated to the rank of sergeant. He served as a medic from 1950 to 1953 while he was stationed in Korea. Donald's greatest joy was helping people. He truly enjoyed the medical field. Donald was an excellent medic. He helped save many lives while in Korea. Approximately 8 years prior to his death, he worked in the outpatient department at the Dayton VA Hospital. This scholarship has been established for Lima Senior High School graduating seniors who are minority and from low socioeconomic backgrounds, having a GPA of 3.0 or higher, and are planning to pursue a 4-year degree or an associate degree in a health-related field. It is the intent of this scholarship that Donald's legacy lives on, thus helping youth to take the path he would have taken if he had not been wounded while serving his country many years ago. I am pleased to present the Donald Eugene Freeman Scholarship to Itasia Harris. Lima Senior High School Alumni Memorial Scholarship. The Lima Senior High School class of 1978 established the Lima Senior High Memorial Alumni Scholarship by setting aside all remaining class monies as the start of a scholarship for future graduating seniors. We express deepest appreciation to the class of 1978 and to every class since for contributing all residual funds to this scholarship. Additionally, many individuals, clubs, and organizations have made contributions to this fund. It should be noted that only the interest from this fund is awarded each year to graduating seniors who have earned at least a 3.0 GPA and who have demonstrated leadership, citizenship, and scholarship. This year's recipients of the Lima Senior High School Alumni Scholarships are Soren Crest, Camian Durr, Tatiana Gostin, Alyssa Jackson, Sophie Jolliffe, Claire Miracle, Lauren Wilhite, and Tiasha Williams. The Clifford and Wanda Hubble Scholarship. The Clifford and Wanda Hubble Scholarship is awarded to a senior in good standing at Lima Senior High School who plans to major in the field of business or science. The recipient must be of good character, exhibit leadership skills, and be active in service to the school. In addition to the application, the recipient also had to complete an essay explaining what he or she planned to do with his or her education and life that would reflect favorably on this scholarship and the Lima City Schools. The scholarship is conditioned upon your achieving a 2.0 or higher for the first term of college and that you are registered for the second term. As of this taping, the committee had not confirmed a recipient. If we receive the recipient name before graduation, your award letter will be placed in your diploma. The Carol Johnson Scholarship. The Carol A. Johnson Scholarship was established to encourage students to pursue careers in education, math, science, or engineering. Criteria for selection include community and volunteer involvement, academic performance, financial need, participation in school, recommendation, and essay. As of this taping, the committee had not confirmed a recipient. If we receive the recipient name before graduation, your award letter will be placed in your diploma. The McBride Scholarship. From 1984 to 2003, Mrs. Betty McBride came to the Lima Senior High School Honors Convocation to award the McBride Scholarship. Through these years, she awarded over $100,000 to Lima Senior graduates. Mrs. McBride died in April of 2004. The McBride family has set aside funds to assure that this scholarship will be awarded in the coming years. The McBride Scholarship is unique in that it is renewable for 4 years, and those renewals impact the number of scholarships awarded each year. The recipients of this year's McBride Scholarships are Freedom Bell, Daisha Jackson, Sophie Jolliffe, Kalia Mosley, Sierra Musto, and Lauren Wilhite.
The Lima City Schools Athletic Hall of Fame Scholarship was established through funds raised via the Lima City Schools Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Fellow alumni and Hall of Fame inductees donated funds towards this scholarship. The Lima City Schools Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2020 included great athletes, coaches, and contributors who have shaped the history of athletics here at the Lima City Schools. On behalf of the Lima City Schools Athletic Hall of Fame Committee and inductees, I would like to present this year's award to India Benton. Ms. Benton will be continuing her athletic career at Indiana University East, where she'll be a member of the Red Wolf track team. The Mark McDonald Scholarship is presented to one male and to one female student athlete who have a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher, earned a varsity letter in athletics or the marching pep bands, and who has been accepted into a 4-year secondary institution. Dr. Mark McDonald is a 1982 graduate of Lima Senior High School and is currently the CEO of the Institute of Orthopedic Surgery. Dr. McDonald played football at Ball State and is a graduate of the Ohio State University College of Medicine and the University of Kentucky. Dr. McDonald understands the importance of giving back to the Lima community, especially his alma mater. The recipient of this scholarship were selected through an application process and interviewed by Dr. Mark McDonald. I am pleased to award this year's Mark McDonald MD Scholarship to Jaden Donald and Tatiana Gostin. Sarah Meredith Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship award is in memory of Sarah Meredith, better known as Sally, who was an accomplished swimmer and a swimming coach at Lima Senior High School. Criteria include varsity letters earned and honors and/or positions held in sports, community, school, religious, or service groups. This year's Sally Meredith Scholarship goes to Sophie Jolliffe. The Seraph and Olga Pope Athletic Scholarship is given to a senior with at least a 3.0 GPA who has earned at least one varsity letter in demonstrating the following qualities: team leadership, enthusiasm, spirit, and self-motivation, made a sincere contribution to the sport and his or her team, and has shown respect for coaching staff as well as peers. This year's recipient of the Seraph and Olga Pope Athletic Scholarship is Adrian Bowser. The Donald R. Panorwood and James E. Romey Scholarship is named in memory of two of the Lima Senior High School varsity basketball coaches covering a span of over a quarter of a century. Both of these gentlemen were graduates of Lima South High School. Both returned to Lima South to teach and coach, and ultimately to Lima Senior High School to teach and coach the boys' varsity basketball programs. These gentlemen brought the same qualities to their careers, which earned them many rewards and the true admiration and respect of those who knew them. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has earned at least one varsity letter at Lima Senior and demonstrates qualities of sincerity, integrity, and spirit. This year's scholarship recipient is Kamian Durr. The Steepleton Family Boys Tennis Scholarship goes to a member of the Lima Senior High School boys tennis team who has earned at least 2 varsity letters and demonstrating the following qualities: team leadership, enthusiasm, spirit, made a sincere contribution to the sport and his team, and shown respect for coaching staff and his teammates. The recipient of this year's Steepleton Family Boys Tennis Scholarship is Jeremiah Dew. The Wright Family Athletic Scholarship. The purpose of the Wright Family Athletic Scholarship is to assist deserving students who have an interest in furthering their education. The Wright family established this scholarship in memory of Carl E. Wright. Carl Wright was the first of 3 generations to attend the Lima City schools. He was an excellent athlete at South High School and went on to become a successful businessman in the Lima community. I am pleased to award this year's Wright Family Athletic Scholarship to Tatiana Gostin.
The Earl A. McGovern Semper Fidelis Scholarship. Established in honor of Dr. Earl A. McGovern on the occasion of his retirement of the Lima City Schools in 1985, this scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has been accepted to a 4-year college or university. At one time, Dr. McGovern served in the United States Marine Corps. Their motto is Semper Fidelis, or always faithful. The recipient should maintain a high academic standing, demonstrate high moral and ethical character, and exemplify the meaning of Semper Fidelis, always faithful, to Lima Senior and to the pursuit of excellence. This year's recipient of the Earl A. McGovern Semper Fidelis Award is Caleb Dugan. The Principal Counselor Scholarship. The Principal Counselor Scholarship was established in 1992 by the principals and counselors of Lima Senior High School. It began with a corporate donation from Oscar Meyer that was accepted by Lima Senior High. Additional monies have been added whenever donations were received that could be applied to this scholarship. The recipient of this scholarship is traditionally a student who exhibits a strong work ethic, perseverance, and a desire to succeed. We look for someone who grows as a student and as an individual throughout their 4 years of high school. This year's Principal Counselor Scholarship is presented to Tatiana Gostin. The Hoss Helms Educational Grant. The Hoss Helms Foundation was established in 1967 to award educational grants to deserving students in Allen and Auglaize counties. The Hoss Helms Foundation selected recipients from our graduating class. This award is renewable for the collegiate years as long as the recipient maintains his or her eligibility. As of this ceremony, the Hoss Helms Foundation has not yet finalized this year's award recipients. The recipients are notified by award letter directly from the Hoss Helms Foundation. We wish to express our thanks to the Hoss Helms Foundation for its generosity and for the opportunities it has provided to Lima Senior graduates. Usually at this time in the program, we still have a huge stack of envelopes of money to be awarded. We are going to award the Lima City Schools Scholarship and the Charles Ridenauer Scholarship. Both of these scholarships are earned students who have earned a 3.0 through the first 7 semesters of high school. The Lima City Schools Scholarship. The Lima City Schools Scholarship Fund is a nonprofit organization that was formed in 1978 for the purpose of providing financial assistance to graduates of Lima Senior High School who wish to further their education. The money is raised primarily by current staff members who contribute to this fund through employee payroll deduction and donations. This scholarship is awarded to graduating seniors who attend Lima Senior High School, maintain a cumulative GPA of 3.0 and above through the first 7 semesters, and have been accepted to an accredited university or college. We are able to award 44 scholarships to students this year. The Charles Ridenauer Scholarship. Charles Ridenauer was a 1932 graduate of Central High School and received his bachelor's degree from Miami University. He retired in 1979 as vice president of the First National Bank after 33 years of service. Charlie will long be remembered as a lifelong fan of Lima athletics, especially Spartan football and Spartan basketball. He held season tickets for both sports since the 1930s. Throughout his lifetime, Mr. Ridenour always stayed interested and active in the progress of the city of Lima. He could always be counted upon to lend his support, both financially and personally, to many projects, especially those that helped and encouraged young people to succeed. He died in 2004 at the age of 90. His generosity and loyalty will live on for many years through college scholarships for Lima Senior graduates through the Charles M. Ridenour Foundation. The inscription on his paver at Lima Senior High School reads, "Charles M. Ridenour, a friend to all." The following 44 students are recipients of both the Lima City Schools Scholarship and the Charles Ridenour Scholarship, and these two awards together total $4,600 for each student. Freedom Bell, India Benton, Doris Blevins, Adrian Bowser, Soren Kress, Jeremiah Dew, Jaden Donald, Jalen Donald, Caleb Dugan, Camian Durr, Quentin Factor, Caden Fry, Tatiana Gostin, Jordan Geis, Itasia Harris, Dustin Hariff, Lydia Henry, Catherine Hooks, Alyssa Jackson, Daisha Jackson, Darian Johnson, Ryan Johnston, Sophie Jolliffe, Austin Long, Yasmin Martinez, Kalia Mosley, Claire Miracle, Sierra Musto, Macy Oldham, Brandy Ornelas, Xylon Payne Greeno, Salvatore Restivo, Ara Rexford, Lillian Roddy, Dallin Savage, Dylan Schiffler, Hunter Smith, Tayshawn Smith, Gracie Thornton, Jenna Wentling, Lauren Wilhite, Tiasha Williams, Sahara Young, and Lauren Zell. And again, that amount for those two is almost double last year's amount. So we are very impressed that we're able to award 44 recipients $4,600. Congratulations to all Spartan 2020 graduates. Normally at this time in our program, we are able to announce a grand total earned by this year's graduating class. Due to a few large pieces of information that are still not available to us, we are unable to provide a grand total of this year's awards that have been earned. Please know that the value of any grand total is insignificant compared to how much we all value all of you. We are proud of all of you and wish you the best as you journey through the next chapters of your lives. In closing, I was looking for a brief quote yesterday. I have chosen to share this quote that I came upon that seems appropriate for all of us during this difficult time. The quote is from Dr. John G. Hibben, an educator who served as the president of Princeton University for over 20 years. He stated, "Education is the ability to meet life's situations." We believe that you will look back one day and say that you have met this unique and unusual life situation as a proud Spartan. Congratulations to all Lima Senior High School class of 2020 graduates, and for everyone in the room, can we give them a round of applause? Thank you.